Hi, I'm Kevin, and I'm here today to talk to you about files, file guides, stones, and that kind of stuff, all the edge prep stuff. We'll kind of get started off with the kind of thing that you should do before you even start sharpening your edges and checking out is the sidewall cutter. Sidewall cutter is to help remove that little lip that sits over the edge on the sidewall of the ski or a snowboard. You need to cut that back occasionally, or else it's going to prevent you from actually cutting and getting a good clean edge set. So you want to make sure you set this just to shave off a little bit, and it's not something you have to do every time you sharpen your edges, but it's something you need to check periodically. From there we'll get into the different types of edgers. At the basic type there's an adjustable, and this you can use as a base or a side edger. It's got different bevels you can set here. You put your file or your stone in the top here, you secure that in, and then you set it at that specific bevel. Moving up from there, you've got like a stationary sidewall edge bevel, and again you've got clamps here where you set the file into, and it's a stationary, it's set at a specific bevel. This one happens to be like an 88 or 2-degree side edge, and this is going to be much more precise obviously because it can't change. It's set at that specific bevel, so much more precise. These are the type of bevels that you're going to want to use if you're really into maintaining your edges, if you're raising, stuff like that. A couple different types of bottom edge bevels too. Again, we've got an adjustable one where we can adjust for different bottom edge bevels. This one goes from 0 to 1.5 bottom edge. So again, it's going to be more precise than the other one, but than the adjustable sidewall, bottom edge combo, but still not as precise as something like this where we've got a preset bottom edge bevel. So this is going to be a very precise bottom edge. These come in like 0.5, 0.75, 1, and 1.53 bevels. Again, very precise, very accurate for that racer. Different types of files and whatnot. You've got different cuts that you're going to use for different types of filing. They range from very rough to very fine. You also get into stones for polishing and whatnot. You've got like what they call like a bastard type file, where it's a very aggressive file. This is going to be used for when you're setting an edge, if you're changing, making a drastic change, or if you've got a lot of rock damage or something to your edges, you need to clean up those heavy burrs. This is the type of file you're going to use first. You've got a second cut file, and it's just as described. It's designed to be used after a bastard file. It's a little bit finer tooth, so it's going to be used for, again, setting that edge. It's still going to take off a decent amount of material, but it's going to start to polish it. Then you've got like what they call a chrome file, and this is a very fine one. This is going to be used for polishing, maintenance. Maybe you're changing the edge bevel just a little bit. This is going to be a good one for that. From there you move on to like stones and whatnot. There's various types of stones. There's diamond stones, there's ceramic stones, there's pocket stones, and they're all used for different types of things. If you're going to use them for polishing and maintenance, ceramic stone is a good option. These come in different grits. There's like an 8, a 6, a 4, and a 200 grit. And they go from coarse to fine, just like sandpaper. The higher the number, the finer the stone. And these are used for polishing the edges, maintaining them. If you got some small burrs, they're good at removing those and polishing as well. If you want a very polished edge, you would use a ceramic stone after this. Also, there's what's called a pocket stone. That's a little bit rougher stone. It's good for edge maintenance and again for removing burrs, stuff like that, or rock damage. So a couple different types of stone. One other thing that kind of falls into that category is a gummy stone. Gummy stone is a good, it's a very soft, porous, it's kind of pliable, and what it's used for is either detuning or deburring your edges. So if you don't like the whole edge or the length of your ski or snowboard sharpened, you can use this to kind of detune the tips and tails a little bit, and it's also good at removing rust or burrs from the edges as well. So very useful multi-purpose tool. That kind of sums it up for tools as far as edge beveling and files and stones and whatnot. Hope that sums it up for you, and happy edging.